Hey everybody, Reef Girl here. What you're looking at is my 20-gallon SPS LPS, and all the lights are off, so you're seeing it in the ambient room light from my dining room. And what I'm doing tonight is I am acclimating some new fish for that aquarium. And inspired by Scott 021467, they are mollies. One lyre-tailed damsel and two silver or white. I got them at PetSmart, and while I was there, I noticed that in 3 of the 6 tanks that held mollies, there were visible signs of ick on the fish. I spent probably 20 minutes looking at the tanks that held these guys and could not see any signs on any of those fish, so that's why I chose them. I passed up a beautiful little pair of black mollies, and it was because another fish in the tank had a couple of spots, white spots on it, and I'm not going to take that chance. So right now I'm drip acclimating them to salt water because they were in fresh water, and what you're looking at here is going to be their home for as long as it takes to treat them for ick. I'm not taking any chances. I don't want to reintroduce any ick into my 20. I did have some over the summer, and if I've waited long enough, there should not be any further possibility for ick to be in my tank because there have been no fish for at least 3 months. So not wanting to give any chance of getting it again, I bought this API Super Ick Cure, just thinking that because they were freshwater fish, brackish fish, this might be a good choice to have. Plus, it was probably the best choice of what was available at PetSmart at 8 o'clock on a Saturday night. So I am going to treat them for the recommended period with that, just so that I don't take any chances. And during that time, I'm going to observe them super closely to make sure everything's okay. I added a couple of rocks just to give them some structure, places they could hide, and they seem to have calmed down a lot since I put those rocks in there. I also added some of this Sigh stability. This is the beneficial bacteria that they recommend with new tanks, and it says it quickly establishes a biofilter. So I added about 2 milliliters because it calls for 5 milliliters in 10 gallons, and this jar only holds 2. So I put some of that in there. And then my third stage plan is to take this Whisper Hang On Back filter. I love these things. They're absolutely silent. They do a wonderful job. They've helped me clean up tank issues more than once. And inside here, where normally you would put your filter media, carbon, and all of that, I am going to pull the filter pad that needs changing. My skimmer needs cleaning, and my filter pad under the overflow needs changing. And I'm going to pull that, and I'm going to stuff it into the chamber here to add more beneficial bacteria. I realize I'm also adding detritus, but I thought if I kind of cut around the edges and got some small pieces, then I could actually add the good stuff here. And then on top of that, I'm going to put some chaeto algae because that stuff is going mad in my sump, and it wouldn't hurt to get rid of some of it. So hopefully, over the course of the next week, I can keep these guys in here. This filter should go right in the middle and hang down from the lip of the jar. And all I want to do is have enough water in the jar to submerge the pump section, so that the waterfall will create some aeration and surface agitation. So it'll mostly be falling straight from the top down quite a ways into the water. I'm not going to include a heater unless I see problems. I will keep checking the temperature, but it is a plastic jar. I do have some tiny 8-watt heaters that I could put in there if I needed to, and that's a possibility as well. So it's going to go on my kitchen counter once the salt water is all dripped in, and I'm going to keep a very close eye, treat it for ick, and this is all kind of a giant experiment. I don't know how I get myself into these things, but there you go. So I'll keep you posted. I really hope these guys survive, and I hope that the next time you see them, they are swimming around as happy as can be in my 20. So, over and out. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe as you wish, and I'll see you next time.